Hi, my name's Keith Cooper from Northlight Images. This is just a short video about a potential issue with some Canon printers. In particular, the PRO-200, 300, 310 I suspect will be the same, although I haven't tested it yet, and the 200S, which is essentially the same as the 200. It concerns the rear feed slot, the top feed slot, and custom page sizes. Now, if you look at the specs for the printer, you'll see that A3 Plus, or 13" by 19" is an okay size to use either by this rear feed slot or the top feed slot. No trouble there. If you want to make panoramics, for example, both printers, 200, 300, all support custom paper sizes and printing on long paper sorts. However, there is a subtle difference here. If you had, say, 13" roll paper, you trimmed the length of it, and oh, by the way, if you're doing panoramics like this, always print them a bit longer, empty space at either end, because the place you're most likely to get issues with printing is in the first inch or two of the paper. So print them a bit longer than you need and then trim, because it just helps avoid problems inside. But you need to make a custom paper size. Now, if you look at the specifications, the specs for the rear paper slot say, for custom sizes, this is 13" maximum or 330.2 millimeters. You think, well, okay, yeah, 13". What's wrong with that? That's the same as A3 Plus. It is. However, the top feed slot here, let's just move this giant pano out of the way there for a moment. The top feed slot here, which you can set the width for. The custom size limit on this, and this is buried away in the specs and it's not at all obvious, is only 329 millimeters or about 12.95 inches. So let's say you have a custom paper size at 13" width. You find that you can use it for this. If you specify it for this feed, even if you specify a custom feed on the display here, you'll get an error. It either won't print or just paper will go through or something like that. There is a strange mismatch of 1.2 millimeters in width. So A3 Plus 13" goes through fine on either. 13" custom only goes on the back. If you want to use it, make it 329 millimeters or 12.95 inches for the top feed here, and then it works just fine. I've produced, when I did the reviews of all these printers, I've done long prints, so it does work. But ones like that, this is actually on 10" roll paper. This is the full version of this is 47 feet long. But if I try to print 13" and specify 13 on the top, I get a problem. Now, you will have to take care about the margins on this. Remember, it's only 1.2 millimeters, so that's, slightly narrower. But if you're trying to print an accurate margin on your print, be careful with it. Do a test on a bit of plain paper or something first to work out the settings of your margins, because that can cause it. Who to blame for this? Canon. Why nobody thought that having a different maximum size here to the maximum size at the back here, when this one can do 13" anyway, otherwise it couldn't do A3 Plus, I don't know. Anyone from Canon listening? Pass this back up to Japan. I have mentioned it in reviews in the past, but it persists. So just take care with stuff like that. So hopefully that will save a few people tearing their hair out trying to get custom page sizes working. Oh, unfortunately, custom page sizes don't work borderless. So, but that's a common feature. Epson and Canon printers, none of them support borderless at arbitrary sizes. Pity really, but don't see why it shouldn't be done. But borderless makes a mess inside your printer anyway, so I avoid it with printers like this if I can. But hopefully that'll save somebody a bit of hassle, and there you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.